walk with Israel, because we're going to give a prophetic word. She's going to minister to you.
Pastor Kenyetta, I hear the Lord saying that I'm going to move you from one location to another location to another location. And I hear the Lord saying that He's going to transcend you higher and higher and higher. And the Lord said, I have not forgotten your labor of love for my name's sake. And the Lord said, you've given up so much for Him. But I hear the Lord saying, double for your trouble. And even those things that you prayed about in secret, God said, I heard your, He said, your tears have come up before me, and I put them in a box. Your tears have been your food day and night. And I hear the Spirit of the Lord saying, I have not forgotten you. I'm going to begin to open many, 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 many doors for you. And God said, fear not to walk into those doors, those platforms that I'm going to open up for you. God said, take the limits off. You thought that you was just going to be localized in one place. But I hear the Lord saying, I'm going to cause you to travel globally and internationally. And the Lord said He's going to give you many sons and daughters to be armor bearers for you. God said He's going to begin to send them to you, and they're going to say, what can I do to serve the woman of God? God said, don't worry about your children. I have them. And even you said, Lord, why this and that? I have orchestrated everything. Even your son, he is in my hand. God said, I'm going to move for you like never before. God said, I have your son. He's my son first. And you said, why? And God said, because I've orchestrated it and I've ordained it for you to see my hand. For even as you begin to open up your mouth and prophesy, God said, begin even more. He said, sound the trumpet, sound the alarm. He said, blow the trumpet in Zion, sound the alarm. This is the day that I have made for you to march forward in me. I hear God saying you want to be an alarm sounding. Prepare the way of the Lord. Prepare the way of the Lord. You're going to begin to sound the alarm. And even in your local where you live, there have been a lot of restraints and restrictions. And God said, fear not their faces, because I have called you as my prophet to speak the word in and out of season. And many have come to try to intimidate you and even shut you down because they looked at you and they said, how dare you say this? But I am with you, daughter. God said, even as they come before you, I hear God saying you're going to be like David. I see you lifting up a sword in your hand, and you say, who are these uncircumcised Philistines that would defy my God? And I hear God say many tribal leaders have tried to intimidate you and shut you down. And even your local district. I hear God say even your mayor. God said He's going to begin to convict many of the leaders where you live. He said, I'm going to begin to deal with them, and they're not going to be able to sleep. They're going to say, who is this woman that troubled us? They look at your statue and they say, who is she? But God said, I am with you and for you. And I hear the Lord saying, no weapon formed against you will prosper. Many weapons have been formed against you, daughter, but you're going to pierce before your time. You will continue to decree and you will continue to declare my word in the nations. I'm going to shake everything that can be shaken, and that which remain will be of me, and I'm going to cause your roots to go down deep, and I'm going to anchor you in, and the anchor going to go down. The winds and the storms will continue to blow, but you will not be moved. And even in your home, I'm going to cause the winds to continue to blow, and I'm going to cause alignment. I hear the Lord saying realignment is your portion. And you are seeking many things, and I'm going to move for you. God said, don't put me in a box, because you thought that what you started was going to be small. But I hear the Lord saying expansion is your portion, and you're going to begin to show many how to build and do what you do. And even in your heart, you say, I don't even care. I'll give it away. And I'm going to continue to bless your hands. Whatever you find your hands to do, daughter, do it with all your might. I'm going to anoint you in a greater capacity. This day, can I have some oil? Sheke krushendeya. She brokorianda. Can you pour oil on her? In her hands, in her feet. Oh, Kibrusa, my faithful servants. How did you share her hands and her feet? Your feet is shod with the preparation of the gospel. You're going to crush many giants. Who see many giants are going to fall at your feet. I anoint you this day afresh and anew to go forth. You're going to dance like never before. As you begin to dance, I see chains and shackles breaking. Holy key, and they eat many shackles. And I bind every spirit of witchcraft that's been trying to shut you down and shut you out. Lord, you deal with Leviathan because only you can. I put a gag order on every demonic force that's been trying to shut you down. No more. God said no more. No more. You're going to blow the trumpet like never before. And they're going to think you are crazy. But you crazy for me. I anoint your ears afresh. My sheep